Guys, welcome. Last time I did this video about how to make money with your DJI Mini 2, it was so popular, so I'm thankful for everybody who watched that. But I've also had some fantastic stories fed back to me about how you guys have actually listened to those tips, gone out and made some serious money with your DJI Mini 2. One guy in America said he actually got a contract where he made nearly $1,000 from one contract alone, producing videos and photos for this firm. In the United Kingdom, I've had people reach out to me saying they've contacted councils and businesses and actually gone on worked and produced some pictures and made money from them as well. So it's fantastic, and loads of people from around the world have similar situations. So if you've not checked that video out, go and watch it at the end of this video. But this video now is going to be 2 extra ways of how you can make money with the DJI Mini 2. If that sounds good, let's get into it. So last time in the first video we discussed about how you can make money with the DJI Mini 2, contacting realtors, contacting homeowners, Airbnb, and actually make serious money through them, or actually uploading your own footage to websites and then charging per picture that way. And they are fantastic situations and they work all the time, and it's something you should be doing. But this video now is going to be how you could potentially build your base and how you could then have examples to produce and show to these bigger companies. Photos and videos you could show to these companies to get their attention, rather than just saying, I take some photos and videos now and then, would you want me to actually take some for you? You know, actually show them hard proof of your actually experience and the photos you've done for other companies. Let's go. So the first one we're going to talk about is housing estates, housing developments. I don't know about you, but in the area I live, there's loads of different housing developments popping up all over the place. And these are massive untapped resources of how they could use your material for marketing. So find out the actual company who is responsible, who the builder is, who the developer is. So when these developments are actually up and coming, you might see some signs saying new development coming soon, or actually photos from their last actual development they've done. But a lot of these photos tend to be from ground level, and the standard picture that you see from a driveway or just showing a few houses on that development. None of them really show any aerial footage. Now this is a massively untapped resource and an area where you could actually help them out and in turn make you money. That's where you can come along. You could take some photos actually showcasing that housing development and then the actual area it's in the background, or a complete top-down aerial shot. These are really good shots that sell and which will help that marketing department sell their houses. So how are you going to actually go about contacting them? Actually go on the website beforehand, go to the marketing department and email them. Say to them, I'm a drone pilot, I take photos and videos of high quality. I've noticed you're actually developing houses in this area. I would love to actually take some photos or videos of the area of decent quality and show them to you and see if you want to proceed or not. That way then you're going to get an email back. Just like I said in the first video, either 1, ignoring you, not getting anything back. 2, we've already got our own team of drone pilots, we don't need you, but we'll contact you in the future if we need to. Or 3, yes, certainly, let's arrange a meeting or turn up on this time and speak to this person. Then you're in. That's the way forward. So if you actually get that opportunity, you should show up, you should then get your drone and you need to take some pictures of showcasing the actual development, maybe in progress at the starting point and then the end. You want to show where it is, you want an actual shot showing the landscape, have some top-down shots where you can actually get the drone directly above and an aerial shot showing the whole development. And these aren't going to be the main photo that this marketing team is going to use. They're going to use obviously pictures of the houses, but it adds them more opportunity to sell them houses by showing aerial photos, something which from the research I've done is lacking in so many places. I in the past have done aerial photos for different housing developments and they come across and are so happy. Most of the time they don't have a dedicated drone pilot staff working for them all the time. They have different developers, builders. That's the main focus, not getting Bob from down the road to go and actually take some drone pictures. That's where you can come in, contact them, and this is where serious money can start flooding in for you. Get decent photos. Don't just take a standard crap photo and then expect decent money. You need to spend some time on it, composition, using the right lighting, actually focus on what you want to take. Maybe you're going to take 100 photos and then actually select your best 10 and then send them to them. So obviously spend time on this. This is a big deal because you could use this company again and again and again. Now, the main thing also to notice is there isn't just going to be one developer. There could be 15 different housing developments going on in the 60-mile radius of where you live. So contact all of them. You've got more chance then of actually getting 2 or 3 yeses, and then you can then proceed. So you've took your photos, you're really happy with them, you then contact back that marketing department. Now, a lot of questions I got fed back from the first video was, what actually do I do with these photos? Because I'm worried about whether they're just going to steal them or put them on the website without my permission. Now, relating to housing developments like this, most of them, I'd say 90% of them, aren't going to steal your actual photos. So don't worry about that. If you are, you can put your own watermark on. This can easily be done, and I'll show you at the end of the video how to do this. All right, point 2. And this is fantastic potential, honestly. This is so good, and this is about building that foundation. So we're going to be talking about small independent companies, roofers, landscape gardeners, people who actually have events, who sell things like bouncy castles or hot tubs, things like that. Very small, they've not got loads of people working for them, usually just 1 or 2 people. So let's just take a couple of them as examples and show you just how profitable this can be. And this is the opener for you to have that experience then to then get jobs for these bigger companies. Okay, so let's target, and I apologize to any out there, landscape gardeners. Okay, so an average landscape gardener is usually going to be a sole trader, or they might have 2 or 3 people working for them. They're going to go from job to job, maybe do 2 or 3 different houses each day, doing an hour in each one. These are busy people, right? They haven't got time to be having a drone in the van and actually get that drone out at the end of the time they've finished the job, and then take some pictures, take some videos, and then go onto Instagram, edit them all, and then advertise them as their business. Normally, it's a really crap picture from ground level. They've got soil and dust all over it. It's badly composed. The lighting's terrible. You've got the dog in the background. You know, it's terrible. This is where you can come in. You could contact them. So you go on to Facebook, look for landscape gardeners, look for roofers in your area, look for anybody who's doing these events. It's so easy. It's littered with them. Absolutely full of these all over Facebook. So I did. One night I went on, I searched on Facebook for landscape gardeners, and there was about 40 in the 1 hour radius of where I live. So I contacted about 8 to 10 of them. 2 of them replied, but bear in mind this was only overnight. So obviously the other 8 didn't have phones. You know, they're not very good with technology. I'm kidding. But I actually said to one of them, look, you're the closest to me. I can actually take pictures. I've got a drone. I take high quality photos and videos. I think my photos will showcase your actual skills more, and then you could use these for advertising in future and build up more potential. Your work looks better, and it's a win-win. So if you want, I will turn up when you finish your next job, and then I will take some pictures and see where we go from there. Okay, so it's a bit of a gamble. When I might get there, he might say no, they might not be interested, but you've got to start, haven't you, somewhere. So I turned up, got there about 5 minutes early, set the drone up in the car so I wasn't wasting any of his time or my time, and then I went, met him, and just said, right, it'll be 5 minutes, I'll get some pictures from the aerial shot. Within 2 minutes the drone was up, I had it nicely composed, took some photos from above, took some from the side, from different angles, and then landed the drone. And because I had auto sync on here on the actual software, it went straight to my phone, so I could show them, look, this is what it looks like. I can edit these for you and then send them over to you via email or Dropbox tonight. If you want a video, I can also produce that, but maybe just think about the photos for now. That was it. So I took overall about 10 pictures from different angles, and they actually wanted to only have 3 of them. But obviously, you don't want to be charging loads to these companies, because most of them, they've got their actual budget, and they might have had to negotiate with the person actually who wants that work. So they haven't got huge budgets. So don't go in steamrolling ahead going, right, I want $1,000 a picture. No one's going to take you on when they're a small sole trader. But the idea is for you to take one person and then multiply it for different people. So for these pictures, even with the experience, I only charged £50 per picture. They bought 3 of them, so that's £150. It's not fantastic, but it's also not bad either. When I got home, in between actually uploading another YouTube video, I edited them on Lightroom, took all of probably 10 minutes to edit them, sent them over. So that really was all done in less than an hour, and that was £150. So although it doesn't seem a lot, they actually reached out to me and said, look, they are fantastic. We're so happy with this. We never thought this idea before. Could we use you and you turn up to every time we finish a job and just take a couple of pictures and we can use them to actually build our portfolio. Now, because this was just a trial really just for this video, I obviously haven't got the time to do that. But my friend who's looking for some extra work, I've just passed it on to them. He's got a drone and he's well happy now. He's getting some extra source of income. Absolutely fantastic. But this is one example. This is just a landscape gardener. Let's target other areas in this sort of field. But the reason why I target sole traders for this example is you're dealing with them direct on Facebook or Instagram or Messenger. Normally you can get a reply within the first couple of hours and you can get a yes or no or maybe yes, turn up. You're going to get 1 of 4 answers really fast. You're not waiting for emails back to you. You're not waiting for it to go through different people. You're not waiting for the marketing department to get back to you. This is a quick answer, but let's go and target other areas. So that was just a landscape gardener example. Roofers are massive. They're doing all this roofing work and they've not got a drone, and what they're doing, they're going from underneath the house, they're getting the phone like that and they're taking a picture of the roof, or they're going halfway down the road and taking a picture of the roof. No, they need aerial shots. They haven't got time to actually, or the time to learn how to fly one of these, you know. They haven't got time to be then having that drone up in the air taking pictures, so they don't even think about it. They are so busy moving from job to job to job. Same with anyone who's doing driveways. So tradesmen doing driveways, putting flags down, they finish it, it looks phenomenal, it's fantastic. Let's show it off then. This helps them. You've got to remember that. It helps you because you're driving in money, but it also helps them. Their actual content, their work looks so much better quality just because it's been actually showcased better by you. And the final example, this is moving really fast, this market, but hot tub hire and actual inflatable projector screens. I don't know if you've seen it, but all over the place in the UK are people advertising on Facebook hot tub hire, and it does so well. And a lot of the pictures, they do look good, but some of them look terrible as well. So if you can get an aerial shot of this massive inflatable projector screen with a few people watching it, and you've got the actual screen on, and then you have the drone maybe just offset from the house, just behind the house, with a nice angled shot pointing down, showing all that. That's going to be their actual cover photo. That's what they're going to be using all the time. There's so many massive untapped resources here, and although the money is smaller, there's potential to get so many more yeses, in which case it's going to bring you more money. Just from that example there, it's £150, but get a gardener as well, another gardener, get a roofer, get this hot tub example, get the inflatable projector screen example, and that's just 5 there. So that's going to be bringing you in a decent amount of money. So once you've actually established this hustle on the side money, bringing in all this money from Facebook, from different sole traders, they will hopefully use you as their go-to person for taking pictures. So every time this driveway is finished, they're going to call you up. Can you come and meet us on Thursday and get this picture? Can you come and do this picture? I've got a hot tub I'm setting up. Can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do this? Now, this is going to lead to you having a massive portfolio yourself of different examples of where you've worked and actually took pictures for different clients, and then you've got loads of different examples to showcase. So when you go back to the first example, where it's this new housing estate development, and you contact the marketing department, rather than you say, "Hi, I'm Bob, I've got a DJI Mini 2, I'll take some pictures," you could go, "Hiya, I'm Bob, I'm drone pilot, I've got a DJI Mini 2, I can take actual photos from you. My recent experience is I've worked for this company, this company, this company, this company," and then show them on the email some examples, obviously your best work. That alone is fantastic experience, and then you can be charging more money for these bigger companies. You can then lead into the first video where we're looking at Airbnb owners and different opportunities there. We can charge more money, £1,000 up to £2,000. The money's then going to start rolling in, all from this little DJI Mini 2. Incredible. Okay, so the important but boring bit is relating to the rules. In the UK, you do not need commercial insurance. If you're flying this recreationally, you rock up, you take some pictures, you take some videos, and then you sell your content to that company. You do not need commercial insurance then. You do need commercial insurance if you're commissioned by that company. If you don't, you just need third-party insurance. However, if you are making some serious money and you're doing this regularly, it's a really good idea to get commercial insurance. You can get it online for a decent price and you're going to make that money back rapid. by doing some of these ideas I've told you today. Good old America though, if you have the intent, like, I know, there's a gardener over there, should I go and actually ask him, should I take some pictures and videos for his stuff? You need a Part 107. So if you've got the intent to actually make money from your drone, whether that's anything to do with any of the ideas I've done today, setting a YouTube channel up, making money through YouTube, you need a Part 107 pilot's license. So a few people in the first video have already done that and they completed it and they're now making money. So if you've not already done it, go on the website, the FAA website, Part 107, get some details on that and start doing that. As soon as you've done that, you can make money in the US. Unfortunately, I can't go through every other country, but just check your actual area you live and the restrictions there. But I will, for the third video, try and get a more of a accurate detail and go through some more other countries. And those people who were worried about watermarks, you can do this, like I said, on Lightroom, Photoshop, just add your name on it somewhere on that image. Or you can do it online as well. There's a website here called watermarkly.com. I'll link in the description below. And there you can just upload your picture and then it actually say what watermark you want it to be and it puts it on, then you can save that image. So if you wanted to send your photos to these different actual companies or sole traders, put a little watermark on somewhere and then send it over. I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. Real opportunities with this only being at £419. You could make this money back for this drone alone in 1 day's work. Phenomenal, absolutely brilliant. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. If you've not watched the first video, go and watch the first video. And you don't need anything else, you just need this. I'd get an ND filter, so if you are going to be doing the videos are going to look stunning, going to look so much better. If you are new around here, make sure you like and subscribe because there will be a part 3 coming. And I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Go and make some serious money and a nice little side hustle there for you. Take care, guys. See you all very soon. Bye bye.